Hi, I'm Tim Pomeroy and this is NRMA's driver's seat. Cars are becoming increasingly more complex every year. Just have a look under the bonnet of this Toyota Camry hybrid. There's even an electric motor in there somewhere, but that doesn't mean to say that you still can't check the basics like the oil and the water level of the conventionally powered engine. Let's have a look. The two most critical areas to check are oil and water, and under the bonnet of the Camry, the oil dipstick is clearly coded in yellow. Here's the radiator cap, and here is the radiator overflow bottle. To check the oil, pull out the dipstick. You can clearly see the low and the full mark, and the oil in the Camry is on the full mark. The oil should be between those two marks. And if you need to add oil to the engine, check the owner's handbook to make sure you've got the right grade of oil. Here's the oil filler cap. It's usually on the top of the engine, and that's where the oil goes. So that's the oil. Now let's check the water level. This is the overflow bottle, and you can see there's a full and a low mark. And if the water level's between the full and the low mark, you know it's okay. And of course, when the engine is cold, you can always check the water level at the radiator cap itself, but never do this when the engine is warm. Here's a brake fluid reservoir. That's an easy check as well. There's a high and low mark. Again, if you need to add any brake fluid, you need to check the owner's handbook. And it will tell you things like the right sort of grade of oil to use, the right sort of engine coolant and brake fluid to use should you need it. We all know that cars are getting more complicated under the bonnet, but the fundamentals still remain the same, like checking the oil and water. And at driver's seat, we always say, check the owner's handbook before you start.